everybody. I'm waiting for everybody to tune in so I can give y'all the gist, man. I am driving. Yes, girl, I'm driving. Hey, Tia. I'm waiting for everybody to tune in so I can give y'all the gist, man. I'm driving home, so it's going to be a long trip. So, yes, I'm going to work. I'm on my way to work right now. I stopped this morning to try to see Timmy, but I was not able to. So now I'm on my way to work. Hey, Gabby girl. I'm waiting for a few more people to tune in. Hey, everybody. So I wanted to give y'all the G-Smith on my first time sleeping with a big guy. Good morning to you too, Gabby. GM, not good morning. Get money, bitches. I wanted to give you guys the G-Smith. Can y'all hear me before I get started? Let me know if y'all can hear me good, because I'm in my car. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Hello, good morning. I'm waiting for someone to tell me if y'all can hear me good before I get started. If you can hear me, let me know. Yes, we can hear you. Okay, y'all. Excuse my look. I look extra ratchet because I'm just going to show y'all one time. It's real bright and sunny out here, so I got my glasses on. But I look extra ratchet because I am on my way home from Houston and I live in Louisiana. So a bitch didn't wake up early enough to get dressed. But hey, Jocelyn. Hey, Martha. I wanted to tell you guys about the first time that I ever slept with a big dude. Now, if any of y'all have ever slept with a big dude, raise your hand in the comments. Like, if you have ever slept with a big guy, like, I mean big, like, you know, 280 plus big. Like, have you ever slept with a big guy? Raise your hand. Because y'all just, bitch, I have to really tell y'all this story. Thanks for joining our G-Smith time. From time to time, we will be giving y'all the dirt. So, okay, I've been talking to this dude, right? And just for legal purposes, I won't mention his name because I do see some of y'all are friends with him on Facebook. But I did want to tell you guys about the first time that I ever slept with a big dude. Okay, now I had seen another girl talking about the first time she slept with a big dude, and her experience was too legit to quit. So, bitch, I was interested. And honestly, since I've been single, I kind of realized that, you know, I'm giving all these fine ass niggas a chance. But the thing about fine ass niggas is, they do you dirt and they really just do what the fuck they want to because they know they fine and they know they can. So if you give an ugly dude or a bigger dude a chance, like, they tend to treat you a little bit better, right? Mine is 260. Girl, 260 is fine depending on how he wears it. But okay, so I want to tell y'all about my experience. So I've been talking to this dude for a little minute, right? And when I say talking to him, I mean we've been dating for a while, but we have not yet committed to each other. So that's what I mean by we've been talking, okay? He's not my boyfriend, but we is dating or whatever. So anywho, we've been dating for a while and I really like him. I'm really feeling him. Hey, Mona, this is probably a lot for your ears. But we've been talking or whatever and I'm really feeling him and it's been a little minute. So one day he hits me up and, like I said, we've been dating. One day he hits me up and he's like, what are you doing tonight? What are you doing? Where are you at? What you doing? So I'm like, hey, I'm at the club. I came to such and such club with my girls. And he's like, now mind y'all, I haven't got any mushu. And if you watch my last videos, you already know what mushu is. But I ain't got no mushu in like 5.5, 6 months, okay? So I've been talking to this dude for all this time or whatever. So he's like, what are you doing tonight? Where you at? So I tell him I'm at such and such club with my girls. And he's like, hey, Dominique, make sure your daughter's not around. I'm at such and such club with my girls and, you know, we having a good time. He like, you lying. You not at that club. I'm at this same club right now. So I tell my homegirl, like, bitch, I'm finna steal his booty. Like, tonight's the night. I'm finna get in them drawers. Like, y'all know how we act when it's just our homegirl. So I'm like, you know, tonight's the night. Like, I'm finna just, bitch, this is tonight. So he like, you lying. What part of the club are you in? Send me a picture. And I thought he was full of shit, but I sent him a picture of what area of the club I'm in, and he was really fucking there. So, Dominique, She's at school. Okay, good girl. So he was really there at the same club as me. So I'm like, okay, cool. He like, yeah, I'm coming right over. Like, we finna turn up together tonight, right? And we ain't never been to no club together. So I'm like, okay, cool. And y'all know how it is when you at the club with a nigga, like, he finna buy all your drinks, all your homegirl drinks. Like, so that's what was going on. So he buying my drinks. He buying my homegirl drinks. Like, we having a good old time. And like I said, I had already told my homegirl, like, I'm finna steal his booty. Like I said at the beginning of the video, it had been a minute. So, but she finna give it up tonight, right? So anywho, whatever. So I tell my homegirl, you know, when we leave tonight, like, here go my keys, bitch, because I'm gonna leave with him, right? But he don't know the plan. So he think from all the other occasions, like, I ain't really finna do nothing with him. You know, hey Desiree, make sure your kids are not around. So he think I'm not gonna do nothing with him because of all the other times that we've been dating. Ain't nothing really been happening. So I go, and at the end of the club, he's like, okay, what are y'all doing after this? And I'm like, well, she's sleepy, but I'm wide awake. So I don't know. I'm probably just gonna drop her off. I'll probably hit the red box and get me a movie. Bitch, this is what you call the setup. When you say some shit that you know good and damn well you're not really finna do, but you want him to say some shit like to match what you say. So when I said I was finna be alone watching a movie, I knew his ass was finna be like, oh, you want me to watch it with you, or you want to come watch it with me, or you know, whatever. So I really set his ass up there. So, cause like I said, I'm finna steal his booty. So he's like, for those of y'all just tuning in, I'm on my way home from out of town, so that's why I look so ratchet. Excuse my look. So he's like, you finna be alone watching a movie, like, why don't you come to my place? Now, in this whole time we've been dating, I've never gone to his place, so I don't know what his place looks like. So I was like, okay, let's go to your place, right? I'm with the shits, because he don't know I'm finna steal his booty. The setup though, girl, yes, you gotta set their ass up. Like, can I have a massage? So I set his ass up for this movie. So he's like, okay, cool. Well, we hit up the red box on the way there, and he's like, well, you gonna ride with me, right? So I ride with him. I give my girl my keys. I'm like, girl, I'll call you in the morning and check in, bitch, but I'm finna go get that booty. So I leave with him. We stop at the red box, and we all flirty at the machine. Now, I'm stupid drunk, because like I said, he been buying our drinks all night. And anybody who knows me, it only takes 2 drinks for me, and I usually quit because I don't like to be drunk. But tonight, I'm getting fucked up, right? So I'm with him. I'm drunk as fuck at the red box. We goofing around at the red box. We picking a movie, and he was like, you know what? I don't have, now that I think about it, I ain't got a DVD player, but I got a game, so we could get a Blu-ray or whatever. And I was like, nah, but do you got cable? We can just get something on demand. He was like, bet. So we get to his house. His house is nice, right? It's real nice, to the point where, like, my nigga, I would never invite him to my house because his house is too nice. You can't even see my house. So we get there. He got food on the stove. Like, he must have cooked right before going out, and then just covered the pots whenever he went out, because the food on the stove would cover pots. And like, I went to go peek, and he went to the restroom. I went to go peek at the food, and he got baked chicken, baked macaroni. He got some vegetables going, like, bitch, on the stove, like, leftovers. So I'm like, this nigga cooked. Like, he big, he fine, he cooked. Like, ooh, I just really can't wait. Now, throughout the course of our dating, he was always saying shit to me, because if you know me, I just got a stank ass attitude half the time for no reason. So throughout the course of our dating, every time I would like get an attitude with him, I know big guys do be cooking, I know, Ariana. So every time I would get an attitude with him, he would say shit like, yeah, I got something that's gonna fix that attitude. Like, yeah, you wait until I hit that up. Like, you gonna be a changed woman. I'm gonna fix that attitude, right? So he always saying this shit. So we get to the house, I'm like, this nigga cook, his house is clean, he living large. Like, okay, big boy. Okay, big boy. Hey, Michelle. So then, okay. So now, we in the house, he in the restroom. So he come out the restroom, and he has a 2-bedroom, because his daughter comes to visit from time to time. His daughter. Okay. I'm just kidding. But yeah, his daughter comes. So you was anticipating the D. Bitch, I was setting up the D. I was setting it up, like I told you. So, anywho, so he in the restroom. He come out the restroom. Now, I see he got a clean, nice house. He cooked everything. Like, I'm in love with big boys already, right? Okay. So he's like, he got a TV in the living room, and you can see his game systems are hooked up. He got like 2 different game systems hooked up. And then he got a TV in his room. And he was like, if you want to watch a TV in the living room, we're gonna have to go get a movie. We're gonna have to go to Walmart or something. They open 24 hours. We can get a movie since we didn't get nothing from the Red Box or whatever. And he was like, or if you want to, I got cable set up in my room. They just ain't came to hook up my second TV yet because it's new. But I don't want to invite you to my room, you know. Hey, Nessa. But like I said, y'all, I was plotting on this booty. So, you know, I was there for the D. Little did he know. So I fucked this whole movie. So when he said he got on demand in his room and they just ain't set it up in the sala yet, I was like, well, it's okay. We can go watch TV in your room. Like, it's all right. No problem. He's like, are you sure? I don't want to make you uncomfortable because I ain't got no chairs or nothing. It's just my bed. And I was like, it's all right. I've sat in a bed before. Like, you good. Like, don't be silly. I'm really trying to say, give me that willy, right? So we like, okay, we're not going to chill in the sala because of the game system or whatever. We're going to chill in the room and watch on-demand movie. So we go to the room, we watching the on-demand movie, we picking on demand what movie we're gonna watch or whatever. And like, I'm like, I'll just leave my shoes on. So like, you know, I'll just leave my shoes out the bed because I got my shoes on. That's what I said. I'll leave my shoes out the bed because I got my shoes on. He was like, okay, well, you can take your shoes off. I don't mind if you put your feet in the bed. So I'm like, are you sure? Like, I don't want to impose in your space, you know, like I'm already in your bed, like, you know, I don't want to make you uncomfortable. But bitch, I'm really trying to make him as uncomfortable as fuck, right? So like I said, every time I got my stank ass attitude, he talking about some, yeah, I got something to fix that. You watch, wait, I'm gonna show your ass, right? Talking out his shit. So anywho, we in the room, we sitting down, we picked the movie, I took off my shoes. When I started to take off my shoes, he started to help me. Now, in order to help me take off my shoes, you gotta have your head at a much lower level than mine because you helping out with something on my feet, right? So since his head was already down there and he was taking off my shoes, but my shoes was sitting up on the bed, like while he was unbuckling them and shit, because I had straps for days and the bitch was drunk. He was like down in like by my feet area. So I started like, I bend over a little bit and start like rubbing on the back of his head because I'm trying to insinuate some shit, bitch, right? So I started like rubbing on the back of his head and like he got a little bit of hair on top of his head, so like I started like pulling on his hair a little bit, like playing with him or whatever. And he's like, oh, haha, you play all day, right? So then okay, Tia. So then he's like, he started kissing around my feet. He was like, you got some pretty ass feet. I was like, you know what else is pretty? And then we just started laughing or whatever, right? Like I said, y'all, this is the setup. So he started like kissing up my leg. So I started laughing and shit, pretending that it tickles and shit because I'm trying to be cute. Like, oh, y'all know the laugh you do whenever you're trying to be cute, bitch. So, okay. So he make it all the way up to my thigh and he kissing on me. And I got on this dress and it's like, it's barely a dress, bitch. But I got on this dress. So I'm like really extra rubbing on his head because I'm trying to control what level his head goes to. Like if his head gets above my stomach, I need to be able to already have control of it, okay? So I'm like really all up on his head. So then, okay, now like I said, he a big dude. So then he started giving me head, bitch. So then I was like, oh my God, like no wonder why bitches fuck with big dudes, because I promise you it felt like he haven't ate in days. And I was like, his first meal, he was not gonna waste a drop, like, cause there are kids in Africa starving right now. Like this nigga was at it, okay? Like this was the best head in my entire life. Like no wonder he's so damn big, cause he eats so damn much, like, right? So this was like fucking exciting, right? This shit was getting good. Like this shit was juicy. Like, well, bitch, it was just a lot going on. And I was just like, I understand his weight problems now because the way this nigga eats, like he ain't missing a meal. Like I just really just, the shit was real, okay? So then he gets up when he's done and I'm done. Hey, Crystal. So then he gets up and he lays beside me, right? And he's like, you good? You good, ma? You good? Or you want me to give you that act right? You want me to go ahead and give you that act right? Because you know I've been meaning to teach your ass. I've been meaning to show your ass how to fix that attitude, right? And I was just like, bitch, I'm with the shits at this point. And I'm like, please fix my attitude all the way. Just come and fix it. Just fix this motherfucking attitude. So he's like, all right, you want it? You ready? You ready? Now, okay, mind you, y'all excuse me because I just do conveniently keep pads in my car. But he like, this is me and this is him. And we laying next to each other. Now, instead of getting on top of me like this nigga just dead ass rose on fucking top of me. His big ass rolls on top of me and starts to fucking smush me. Bitch, I cannot breathe. I cannot breathe. He weighs at least a whole 200 motherfucking more pounds than me, bitch. I cannot breathe. He straight up smushed my ass. He didn't get up and get on top of me. He smushed my ass. So now, y'all know I weigh about a good 165, 170. He must have weighed 320 pounds. Hey, Bonita. He must have weighed 320. Like, bitch, he smushed me. He smushed me so much so that I started losing oxygen. Like, and the bitch could not scream for help. I was just like, so, bitch, I'm still trying to get the D, mind you, even though I can't breathe. So, I was like, fuck this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be sexy about it and not ruin the moment and tell him to get his fat ass off of me. But what I will do, hey, Perla, what I will do is I'm going to try to be sexy about it, but get him off of me, right? So, I put my hands on his chest. Was the D little? Bitch, let me get to the D. Let me build y'all. Let me build y'all, okay? So, everything on him was big. So, just, you know, I'm hoping that it's big. But, yes, Pookie, he ruined the mood. But I was still trying to keep the mood going. So, mind you, he's on top of me. So, what I do to try to be sexy, because I still want the D, and I'm still trying to get it. But I'm also trying to breathe, bitch. So, I started, like, rubbing on his chest from down below. Like, I slipped my hands in. I started, like, rubbing on his chest and shit. Because I'm thinking that if I rub and then try to get lower and lower, he gonna, like, lift himself up because he want me to get down there, you know? But, okay, so, bitch, I'm rubbing and rubbing, trying to get him to kind of, like, lift himself up a little bit. And I start, like, pushing back a little bit, acting like I'm Black China and I'm a little bit scared. So I try to, like, push back a little bit, right? Because I'm still trying to be sexy. So I'm lucky I'm at the house this morning. So I'm still trying to be sexy. So I try to kind of, like, push him back a little bit. So I don't know if he took the hint or not, but he did, like, push back just a little bit. And I think it was because he was trying to, like, put it in, right? And honestly, okay, I would say he had a medium-sized D. Like, it was fair. He wasn't just working with no Safari, but he wasn't just no Jackie Chan either, you know? So, anywho, we go, and I pushed him up just a little bit, and he gets up just a little bit to try to, like, maneuver it in. And then when he goes to maneuver it in, he drops back down on top of me. But then this time when he drops on top of me, he comes back up to do a pump and then drops back down again. And then comes back up to do a pump and then drops back down again. And bitch, at this point, I'm getting CPR. Because he's just like, bitch, I'm getting CPR as a motherfucker. So then, hey, Stacey. So then, Isha got me dying. Bitch, he had me dying. So then, okay, so after he was giving me the CPR with his 3 little pumps, all of a sudden, you just see his face, like, and I gotta take off my glasses for this, but please excuse my appearance because I am on my way from out of town, so I do look ratchet as fuck. But you just see his face, like, after he done with his 3 pumps, he just dead ass do this. Bitch, when he does this shit, I thought it was because he was coming after these 3 pumps, but no, he just kept doing it. He was just like, he starts fucking reaching over to the side, and I don't know what he's reaching for, but he's reaching. I thought he was reaching for, I don't know what the fuck. So he starts reaching to the side, reaching. So then, bitch, I look to the side. Tell me why. He has this pump on the side of his bed. It looks like a fucking like, you know, whenever your kid has bronchiolitis, a lot of kids have bronchiolitis growing up, so you have to put that tube on them so that they could breathe or whatever, so that you can get the phlegm out because they have whatever. Bitch, yes, he reaches to the side for that. I look to the side, it's hanging over his bed. So bitch, should I push him off of me and get it, or should I just try to reach, or like, what should I do? Because this nigga is just bitch. So I look to see, and that thing is hanging over the bed. Bitch, you was wrong for this. Girl, what did I do? He should have told me about his health condition before he tried to fix my motherfucking attitude. So then, okay, so I reached to the side. I'm trying to, like, get it, but his big ass is just heavy ass motherfucking weight. So I try to get the breathing machine. I get the breathing machine, and I try to, like, put it to his face. But mind you still gotta go press buttons and shit to make this shit work and put medicine and shit in there. So I, like, try to push him off of me, but he's big as shit. So finally, I'm like, this is all in a matter of seconds, okay? So finally, I grabbed it and I tried to put it to him. And right when I get to him, he gets up. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you look like you fucking had a breathing attack. He like, yeah, you like that, right? You like that, bitch? Because I guess that was his cum face. Like, bitch, it only took 3 pumps. I thought he was dying. Like, I thought he was dying. What the fuck is this asthma machine doing here? And why are you reaching this way if that's not what you want? Like, I need words. I don't understand. So he's like, why are you reaching for my shit? Like, what you doing? I'm like, you was just making this face like, like, I didn't know what to believe. So he gets up. He's tired, girl. He is just exhausted. He is so sweaty. He is tired. Like, he lays down back beside me, and he's like, Mona, he's probably got sleep apnea. He did tell me that. So he lays back beside me, and he is just fucking worn out. Bitch, he is tired. Hey, Tiffany, he is just exhausted. Like, he really put in some work. Like, he really taught me a lesson. So you know what lesson I learned from them 3 pumps, y'all? Even though big boys eat a lot, that is all they do. That's all they do. Because I was so disappointed in this experience. Like, I couldn't believe that. Like, I really thought that he was having an asthma attack. Like, I really thought that I was going to save a life today. Like, I was really just disappointed in it altogether, y'all. And so, after that, he's laying down beside me, and of course he's catching his breath and shit because he is tired. He is exhausted. I am pissed the fuck off because, like I said, I hadn't got any mushu in like 5.5, almost 6 months, and I finally decided to give it up to big boy, and he just did these 3 pumps. I'm more aggravated than before even trying. So then I'm just like, okay, let me try to think of a way that maybe if I get on top of him, I can control this situation. You got with the wrong big dude. I heard that there's some out there, girl. There's some out there. So yeah, I try to think of a way that maybe after like this experience, I could just climb on top of him because he already came once. So maybe the second time he'll last longer. So, girl, I went to climb on top of him, and his member was still alert. So I went to climb on top of him. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna have to do this myself because, bitch, I am getting the booty. Like, I will not be dissatisfied going home, okay? So I climb on top of him, and as soon as I get on top of him, I hear this nigga snore. He is dead ass snoring hard as fuck. Like, I just got on. Like, what are you doing? Like, oh my God, I was so disappointed, you guys. So I just wanted to tell you guys the chisme about the first time that I ever tried to sleep with a big dude. And I do see several of y'all have him as a friend on Facebook. And I'm here to warn you, girl, like, just think twice before you make an attempt. Like, from now on, I need a sample. I need a sample video. Show me a video of you and your ex before I decide to indulge in this shit. Because one thing I notice about sex is after you have bad sex, you can't take your pussy back. You can't take it back. You know, if you have a bad relationship, you can take the key to your house back. You can take the key to your car back. You know, you can break off the relationship and just end it. You can't take bad sex back. It's just gone, girl. It's gone. It's gone. You can't get it back. Extra miles on your coochie. These extra miles on your coochie, you can't get them back, girl. It's like a used vehicle. Once you hit a certain miles, people don't want that car. And I'm trying to make people still want my car. And you just put some extra miles on it just to fucking test drive it around the block. Like, I am mad. But that's all, you guys. I just want to share with you guys my chisme about the first time sleeping with a big dude. Again, if you have ever slept with a big dude, good or bad experience, raise your hand in the comments. If you have ever slept with a big dude, good or bad experience, raise your hand in the comments. Don't lie, I see you, girl. I know the first 3 people commenting, y'all dudes is big as shit. Right? Because I'm still trying to think of I'm still trying to think of the fat boys I'm friends with. Okay? Seriously, if you have ever slept with a big dude, raise your hand. Yes, girl. Keep getting the mushu. I was trying, girl. His ass was snoring like a motherfucking bitch. Then talking about he has sleep apnea. Obviously, you don't have sleep anything, bitch, because you are asleep right now. Yes, Mona is telling the truth. Brianna is telling the truth. It was whack. Yes, girl. I hope it wasn't like my experience. just so that you guys know, we do Chisme Live from time to time, and you guys are more than welcome to do Chisme Live. Also, it doesn't have to be your story. It could be a story of something that your friend told you, something that your friend experienced. You can always go live and tell us your chisme, so that way we can all, you know, expose these motherfuckers, because this shit is not right. And he should have came with a warning label. Warning, will waste your time. Warning, may appear to have asthma attack, but actually coming. Oh my God, y'all. I really wish I could take it back. Like, I want my sex back. I want a refund. I want a refund. Thank you guys for tuning in for Chisme Time. If you missed the story, please go back and watch it. And like I said, we do Chisme Time from time to time. You're welcome to post your own stories. Let him die. Okay, bitch. If he really was dying, next time I know, let him die. Am I still gonna talk to him? No. No, Brianna. No. If you try to test drive a car, right? You had to buy a car and you had to test drive it. And the first time you drive it, the bitch shut down. Are you gonna come back next week to test drive it again? Or are you gonna shop for more cars, girl? Your answer is my answer. Be careful driving, bitch. You kind of scaring me, knowing you don't know how to drive on the regular. Girl, that's okay. I can drive fine, because I have y'all on a mount, so I don't have to like fuck on my phone, and I can see the road while looking at your comments behind you. So don't call my insurance company, bitches. Bye, you guys. Thanks for sharing with me in Chisme Time, and I'll come back and tell you guys another story later. Yes, Brianna, yes. Bye. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget not to miss our next Chisme Time, and come on and post Chisme of your own or stories that you heard from your friend. We'd love to hear about it. Why don't y'all come and tell us about the story that y'all did the first time with a big nigga? Bitch, I need answers. Let him die. Bitch, I need answers. You need answers to what, Tia? Bye, guys. Thanks for joining our Chisme Live. Bye, Stacy. I'll be safe. The next time I'll be celibate, bitch, if this is what it's like. Bye, ladies. Thanks for joining our Chisme Live. Tune in next time.